Hey guys, welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Thanks for being here. It's been a crazy, crazy week around here. Lots of stuff's going on. Starting with Sue got her stitches out.
Got my stitches out. Just one little blue left.
Yep.
Still all black and blue though.
It's amazing. I mean, you should have
Black
seen
and
it
blue.
when she came
Yeah,
from the
it was
hospital.
bad.
It was real black and blue.
And well, way more swollen. It's still a little bit swollen, but not so bad.
I think most of that black and blue is from the needle and pulling on the thumb.
Oh, yeah,
when
he
was,
pulled it
when he was
bad.
doing the steroid shots into the
Yeah.
arthritis. I don't think it was because of the stitches. But I don't know. Maybe it was.
He said that it's normal to get bruising like that, but I do think a lot of it is from that. Because why would it be all the way down here for a stitch right there?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
anyway, she's
it's no
she's-
bandage. Yay!
no, she's able to walk the dog and wash dishes and
Yeah, I can wash
everything-
dishes again
everything's
without a
back-
rubber glove.
Everything's back to normal as far
That's
as
good.
as far as Sue's hand is concerned.
So
It's
is the
not
hand.
normal.
The rest
though.
of us not normal, but that's okay.
It's not normal though as far as the dogs are concerned. We took them to the vets.
Oh
Sue
gosh.
took them to the vets this morning. You want to tell them? what
So
the deal
Gracie
is?
has Lyme, and they both have, and they such big words. They just don't stick in my brain. So they both have. It's a type of Lyme, but she explained it that it affects their blood vessels and their blood vessels and stuff. So that they checked that because they both had it, and they checked that, but they're, I guess, below a certain number they don't need medicine. Above a number they do. So they were below the number, so basically they're okay. But Gracie's her blood work is going out to get tested at a lab, and we'll know by Friday whether she has to take medicine or not, because it's the same thing. She's below a certain number, she doesn't need medicine. If she's above a number, she needs medicine. So we got to get that checked. But thankfully we figured that out.
Yeah,
so.
and she hasn't really. I mean, she's. I don't know. You know, we didn't really. I was going to talk to Sue because we haven't really had a chance to talk about it yet, but we can now. But remember, like a couple weeks back, she had kind of a couple of days where she just didn't seem
yeah.
right. So I'm wondering if maybe she was a little sick with it at that point, but we didn't realize it, and then she kind of got over it. You know, I don't know, because she's she's a very bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can edit that one out. But,
That's okay.
we
are human. We do sneeze.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I can edit it out. We'll see.
We're normal, but I have a bit of a cold or something going on right now, so
Just say-
it can't be normal.
Just say
completely.
bless you guys when she sneezes and.
Keep on going.
If
right?
I can't edit it out. But yeah,
Right.
I mean, she seems fine. I mean,
Yeah, she does.
You know, so she's been running around like a knucklehead and everything else. But,
Knucklehead is great.
you know, tell them how much.
Do you want to know?
Uh,
Cover your ears.
good.
$738. Shame on them.
I
Is
can't
all
even,
can
I don't
say.
even want to hear it because it'll just upset me.
It will. It's outrageous. I almost went, what? She said it again. I'm like, what? That's crazy. And you know what? They didn't even get a shot today. They didn't need their shots. They were all on shots till 2028. And that's how much we paid just for the blood work. It was $110 for Spike. It was $77 for the second pet. They gave us a break. So it was $187 just to walk in the door. I mean, it's crazy. It's like, you know,
It's getting to the point.
it's just we can't afford to have a
folks,
dog.
that it's only people with lots of money are going to be able to afford
It's
it to have a dog if
crazy.
it keeps going the way it's going because regular average folks can't afford it. I mean, you know, and it's gotten to the point where they do everything to a dog that they do to human beings. In that, when we had dogs when I was a kid, they didn't do MRIs and they didn't do CAT scans and they didn't do, I don't know, name it, all these tests that they do today. And, you know, and I don't know where it's headed, but it's getting to the point where it's almost not affordable. I mean,
Either that or dogs aren't going to get the care
You
they
know,
deserve because you can't afford it anymore.
as long as we snowbird though, we're going to try to use the Texas vet
Right.
because it's
He's very cheap.
It's very, very.
He's good.
It's reasonable. Let's put it that
Right.
way. It's doable.
Right.
And
Last
so-
year it was.
And so,
Yeah.
you know, Sue told our vet one time, you know, how cheap it was down there, and she kind of gave it the answer, well, yeah, that's because minimum wage in Texas is blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. It's not all about just the minimum wage. It's about giving it to you.
It was
simple as that.
$13
This Chase farm that we've been going to for years has been taken over by a corporate, okay? And that's what happens. Vets have been taken over by corporate. It started years ago where these companies go around, they buy up all the vets, and they keep the prices kind of reasonable while they're doing it. And now that they've got all these places, they jack the prices back up. God knows what it costs to graduate from vet school. So that way,
Hundreds
you
of
know,
thousands.
you've got that, and
Right.
you know, but where's it headed? I mean, it's almost to the point where, like I said, the average people aren't going to be able to afford pets.
It was $13.50 for disposal fee. So I don't know if that was disposal of the needle that they poked her with, or if it was disposal of the poop that they had to test.
So how'd they make out with the poop? Nothing was in the
We
poop?
haven't heard that yet. So that's
I thought they could find that out right away. No.
No, that they send away that for that. But $13.50 for a disposal fee for each. So that's $27 alone just for disposal fees. 100 and what did I say? One was 110 and
I
7.
just
So 187 is to
just
walk
tell
in
me
the
how
door.
much the stupid bill was. Just
$738.
that's wrong.
That's a whole week's worth of pay.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
a whole week's pay.
That's ridiculous.
It is. It's just not right. And it was all the blood work. It was all they got. Other than the checkup, they got no shots. They got nothing. I didn't even get heartworm or anything. That was just blood work. All the blood work.
I don't know, guys, where
It's
headed,
crazy.
I swear.
I
So,
know.
anyways, Sue got her stitches out. Gracie's, and other than that, they both got
They did good.
they both got the
Right.
thumbs up. They're both healthy. We got compliments on their teeth again, which makes me feel good because I brush their teeth pretty regularly, semi-regularly. I used to do the old dogs every single day, but I don't. I do it about every 2 or 3. But it doesn't take much, and they like the chicken flavored toothpaste now. They actually run to me,
They
get
like
up,
it.
and fight over who's first, and they sit there and let me brush their teeth. We should do another video on it at some point because people would love it. But,
They
and so
Spike's a little skinny though, so
yeah, so
he
yeah.
lost weight when we started doing the homemade food, and so I've been worried about him because our other Spike, our first Spike, he lost a lot of weight like that too, and
And then
the vet said he was buff and he was perfect
and then
in
he
August,
took sick.
and then he died in September.
He died.
So I've been very nervous about
What
Spike
was
losing weight.
was spinal
Meningitis.
spinal meningitis.
Not spinal, but just meningitis. But so I've been really nervous about my Spike now, and come to find out, she said you just need to feed him more. So I've been starving the poor baby. So I'm sorry, Spike. I'm a terrible mama. But anyways, so he's got to go to. He's been getting 3/4 of a cup twice a day. Now he's got to go to a cup twice a day. So he'll be happy.
Yeah.
I don't think his bowl's going to be big enough to fit the more food in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll, might have to have a separate bowl. But Spike will have 1.5 bowls now.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to be able to fit in that one bowl. We got these huge bowls,
Yeah.
which are supposed to be for a big sized dog, and they got these little
Well,
guys.
they eat a lot of food. They eat better than you guys do. I almost guarantee it.
So-
They eat better than we do. They eat fruit. They eat vegetables. They eat meat. They eat
Better than I do for sure.
They eat awesome. So they just Spike needs more.
He needs
That's
more,
all.
poor
He's
baby.
He's a bigger boy. So
What a terrible mom. I went by the lady's instructions in the book by what to feed him. And then the scale's all wonky because they put Gracie on. Gracie's 21 pounds. And Spike's a lot bigger than Gracie. And
they got Spike,
put Spike on it. He comes up to 17. I'm like, that can't
and
be.
then he came up as 10.
Then he came up as 10.
And
We
I know
took
for
him
a
off,
fact
put it back on.
I lift him all the time. That dog is no 10
10
pounds.
pounds.
That dog's over 25, I would say, somewhere in that range. But but he gained a little bit of weight. We bumped his food up, and he gained a slight bit. So now we're going to bump his food up again. And like the vet said, just keep an eye on him, and you might have to bump it up again.
She said, he's a big boy. She said, he
He is.
He needs food to keep him going.
He is,
so.
and he's a guy. He's a dog that moves. He moves a lot.
They don't
He's
stop.
running outside. He's running around. He's playing tug of
They don't
war. He's
stop.
jumping. He's running. I mean, they're very, 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 very active dogs. Very
They're not
active
happy.
dogs.
It's really warm here right now. It's 80 plus, right?
Yeah.
You said it was at 90. You said
It was 93 at work this morning. Yeah, guys, that's the other thing.
so. It's gotten really
We've
warm
gotten
here.
like early. We've gotten
Really
two
warm.
90-degree days already here in
Yeah.
the south, in the northeast, which is
Too soon.
kind of rare and too soon.
Too soon.
Up in Boston, 60 miles north of us, but up in Boston, they broke 2 records. They broke a record yesterday and a record today, and both of them were set in 1940s.
Wow.
So it's been a while, So we're also, I guess it's that way pretty much everywhere, but we're in a drought.
We've had so much rain. How can we be in a drought?
They say that northern Massachusetts is in a severe
That
drought,
doesn't even
and
make sense.
we're going into a drought. So.
We have gotten so much rain all winter long. We didn't get snow with all the snow we got
Hey,
on top of that.
I don't know.
All the rain.
They always say that we're in a drought, though. I don't know.
I don't
The
understand.
scientists say there's something about the science. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just a layman. I'm just a guy who mows grass. I don't know nothing about it, but there's something about the scientists are claiming that because of global warming, that the water is evaporating faster than it used to and quicker up into the air. So it's using up whatever rain.
Because we got so much rain.
When it's raining before it soaks into the ground, it
I mean, we've had
goes
2 times now since
away.
we've been home. We've had the backyard so flooded that the dogs couldn't even go back there for days.
Yeah.
Before the water receded.
Yeah.
So, I am going to my lupus doctor for my checkup on Friday, and so I went and did my blood work ahead of time, and I got a telephone call yesterday from the doctor's office saying that my blood work shows no sign of lupus. Woohoo! Thank you, dear God.
Awesome.
You know, he is so
news.
good.
No sign. She didn't.
No
she
sign.
didn't use the word
She
remission
didn't say remission.
because she said that before. It's in remission.
No, she's never used remission before. She's used other words, but never remission.
But
So
never,
I don't know for sure.
But never no sign of it. Let's
No
put it that way.
sign
There's no
of
sign
lupus.
of it. What, you know.
So
So
I know
I'm
I've
saying
been
she
healed.
used the word remission or something like that.
Right.
But she said no such thing. She just said there's no sign of it, which means
No
there's
sign.
no sign of it, right? So it's
So,
like, it's really
I know I've been healed by God,
it's-
but I
it's
didn't.
awesome.
You know, now the blood work is proving it. So I can't wait to go see her. I said, well, does that mean I have to see her on Friday? She said, oh yeah, you still have to come. So I got to go on Friday, but I'll get to talk to her and find out what exactly does this mean. Does it mean remission? Does it mean there is no sign of it in my body, so I don't have lupus anymore, and I don't have to take the medicine anymore? That's what I would like. I don't have to wear long sleeves anymore. Wouldn't that be nice? I can go back to being normal. I wouldn't have to tell people I have lupus. I don't have it anymore.
Honestly, Sue right now is doing better than she's done in 3 years. And I'm not sorry. I hope I'm not going to jinx us by saying that.
Right?
But she's really doing well. She's walking long distances. She's walking the puppies. She's doing all sorts of stuff. She's doing her garden work. She's going shopping. She's running around. And yeah, she's tired at the end of the day, but she's in her 60s.
I'm getting old.
I mean, I'm tired at the end of the day too, and I don't have lupus, you know. But
so maybe I don't have lupus anymore. That's the thing. I can't wait to find that out. So I have lots of
she's
questions
actually
for the
going
doctor.
what, on Friday?
Friday.
Yeah,
So I can ask the doctor
we'll
that
know
question.
by next time, guys, what's
Right.
up with that.
So hopefully I don't have to say I don't have lupus any longer. Wouldn't that be nice?
So I have
but thank you, dear God, is bottom line. And prayers do work, and I thank you for all the prayers you guys have sent my way.
Yeah.
And God is amazing. Simple as that.
I've completed almost 3 weeks of work, and I'm enjoying it, guys. I got the weekends off now, so I'm enjoying it even more. Long story, but it worked out that I'm going to do my 40 hours during the week, and so. But my point here is, I've gone to work. I've gone to work for a week and a half now, and done 2 weekends worth of chores. And I haven't even used a quarter of a tank of gas in my car.
That's amazing.
And I would have already used at least a couple of tanks if I was working up at John Parker. So that's $80 right there that I saved. And it's taken me about 6 hours and 56 hours. Wow, what's wrong with me? 6 minutes and 50 seconds back and forth to work. So I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it, actually. So, speaking of healing, right? Susie's got all kinds of healing going on. Gracie's going to be okay at the vets, but, you know, the dogs are okay. Their vet visit went okay. And my ulcer, guys, is finally on the right track. I'm for the last 3 days, 4 days now going on. I have felt wonderful. My stomach feels better.
Since the weekend, yeah.
Since the weekend.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm eating a lot better, and I'm eating just the right things, and I've decided I'm going to eat better and eat just the right things with an occasional cheat like yesterday. Well, this is where I'm going with this. I tried a grilled cheese with no butter, and it didn't bother my stomach. Now, I'm not going to do that every day, but that tells me that it's on the right track. So I've got till June 15th, and on June 15th, I'm going to, start dabbling back, eating some of my favorite stuff. Like maybe a little bit, maybe go to the Mexican restaurant or something like that.
I wouldn't try that. So
see what happens. But I think I'm on the right track, guys. And Sue's on the right track, and the dogs are doing good at the vets. So
she said they're wonderful. Other than
everything's looking up.
And they were so well behaved, so I have to give him a shout out because they were so well behaved today. I took them to the vet, I want to say last year.
Why me a shout out?
Because you did such a good job on training them.
Oh,
Most of the training.
I
You've done
thought
most
you-
of the training.
I thought you would give me a shout out because you took the dogs to the vet.
No.
Oh, you give me a
I'm
shout
giving
out.
you credit.
Oh, because they
Maybe.
pay. Oh,
They were so well behaved.
go
Right.
ahead.
Go ahead. Ready? Ready?
I'm hanging on for it. I'm ready.
They were so well behaved. It was incredible. They just walked in perfect. I mean, I'm still being towed, but that's beside the point because they're excited to go to the vet, which is a good thing. I mean, most dogs shake in their boots ready to go to the vet. Not them. They're excited. They can't wait to get there. Everybody says hi to them. They love it. They just wait for the next person to come and say hi. But they were just so well behaved. They were angels. They didn't bark at other dogs that walked in the room. They were just perfect. So thank you for all your hard work. You did good.
You know, they're doing well.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
are.
And
They're
a lot of
amazing.
it's too because they're maturing some too,
Maturing.
and they don't want to be yelled at.
Right.
They don't like being yelled at. So
When there's two of them, they're like,
it's hard.
you know, it's
really
they're-
difficult. If I just had Spike or just Sweet Pea,
Gracie.
or Gracie, I'm saying, we would have a perfect dog because it's hard to train two dogs. It just is. The first thing that I had to make them know, and Asu, she knows. They know when I say Gracie's turn, it's Gracie's turn. Spike's turn means Spike's turn. That's the first thing. So, because now you're trying to train a dog and they're both in it, you got to say, no, Gracie's turn, and then Spike will sit, and then you can train Gracie. So that's how it all started, because you can only train one dog at a time, you know.
Right.
But they'll watch each other, and they'll learn both ways. Like if Gracie sees Spike do the right thing and get petted for it, Gracie will do the right thing, or vice versa. Well,
Depends on her mood.
depends on Gracie's mood, but you know.
Gracie's a.
But yeah,
she's a
no,
punk.
we got a wonderful set of
Yeah,
dogs.
they are.
They're just well.
But
well,
they were,
well
I was
behaved.
very proud mom today because they were so behaved. Like the lady kept trying to go out and they're trying to sneak out the door because they don't want the dog. I'm like, just stay. They didn't move. Like just very, very good babies.
They know what stay means because anything to do with safety, I am dead serious on. And stay, when I say stay, I want them to stay because it's usually something, either a car coming, a dog coming, something's going on, right? So they'll stay. The other thing they will not jump out of the car because I have freaked out at them for jumping out of the car because it's dangerous. They will not jump out of the car. You could throw a raw steak.
Let's not push it. Let's not push it.
I'm not going to try that, but I think I could probably throw a raw steak, and I don't think they'd go out after it. I really don't, because they know I mean business when it comes to safety stuff. So
Now I've just started walking him more. Basically he's done all the walking for the last 2 years because I haven't been feeling well. So now it's I'm on deck. So I'm walking him every day. And at first, last year I've walked him once or twice, and it was mayhem. Like that's all I can say. It's like you look like a
not a
person that has no
relaxing
clue
experience at all.
whatsoever. You come home, you're like, all freaked out. But
Yeah.
anyways, so
Not
we went for a
relaxing.
walk the other day, and where we walk, it's a really nice place. It's a reserve type area here in our town, and the goose have arrived. The geese, not the goose. The
They
geese.
shit all over the place, and they love poop. They love goose poop.
So that particular day, we were walking, and they eat the poop like so fast that now they're gagging on it. So they're
And it's like long tubes
the whole
of
way.
snot.
It's disgusting. So I meant to ask the vet how bad that was for him. But anyways, so the other day we were walking and they just were misbehaving that day. It was like every time, and there was poop everywhere, and they just kept no matter how fast I tried to catch them, they were eating it. So I finally just started screaming out, "No more poop!" And they went, and so now I just go, "No poop," and they're walking right by the poop.
You have to be stern with them.
You have to be stern.
You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be nasty. You don't have to hit them. You don't have to do anything. You might have to give an occasional light
Kick in the butt.
kick in the butt. Light.
But you got to be really fast.
Only because
I
they're
can't even
way
get
down
Gracie.
there, and if you wanted to do something, you can't get down there fast enough. So I just touch them with my foot. I don't kick them. I just touch them with my foot. They don't like my foot to touch them. Trust me, they don't. So
And Gracie's so fast. If you even begin
hard
to
to
move your
get
foot,
Gracie.
Gracie's going to be like,
Gracie's like,
out of the way.
I'm out of here, you know.
Yeah,
So.
she doesn't want to. So, but anyway, so I just was freaking out. I'm like, no more poop. And so we walked like 3 days since then, and it's like no poop. And they walk right by. They look at it, no poop, and we walk by. But they're actually, I think they've even got the no poop down.
I think they do.
I don't think they'd go if you didn't say no poop. They'd probably eat it.
Oh, they would
But-
eat it. There's no doubt. Like horse poop. I'll go and they'll go buy the horse poop. That's all I gotta do. But if I don't catch it, they've got it in their mouth. It's guaranteed.
The thing is that they're gulping it down.
They like horse poop, they like deer poop, and they like rabbit poop. And those
and goose poop.
And goose poop.
Don't forget
and
the goose
all
poop.
of those animals eat,
Vegetables, yeah,
vegetables,
grass,
basically.
grass, or
grass. Even geese,
right.
I don't think they eat.
No.
I'm not sure what they eat, or whatever,
But it's just most disgusting
Yeah.
poop is ever. But anyways, so
Yeah.
they even have gotten that. So I've managed to train them not to eat the poop. So pat myself on the back for that one.
Yeah.
But jeez.
Yeah. You gotta be stern.
But they were very good babies today,
Yeah.
so you've done a good job with them.
So, anyways, guys, I think that's about it for this week. It's gonna be short and sweet. Well, not short and sweet. 24 minutes. Right?
24 minutes. Nothing else you
and,
want to talk about?
Nothing else we really got to talk about. Well,
Oh, you want to talk about my flowers?
Oh,
So
Quick-
the ladies
quickly.
next door. So
Sue was going to use plastic flowers in our garden.
the ladies next door have put out flowers and they looked really pretty. So I happened to talk to one of the ladies next door and said, they're right there on that chair, and she's like, they're artificial flowers. I'm like, are you serious? So I bought 3 containers of artificial flowers, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
So now we got
I
3
can't
containers of
Do it.
artificial flowers.
I gotta return them.
Maybe we'll give away in a prize.
No, we're gonna send them back to Amazon.
Oh.
But anyways, I bought them and like, okay, because it's so hot. It's a lot of work to do God. I love doing it, but I'm just getting older and it's hotter. So I was like, okay, I can't do it. So I went out and bought all my flowers, which is one of my favorite things to do, is to go out and buy flowers. So I went out and bought my flowers and I started doing it. I'm like, geez, maybe I should do
One of
that.
our favorite things to do is go out and buy anything. It doesn't matter what it is, but flowers is just one of the things.
One of my favorites. But anyway, so I started doing it. And I'm like, oh man, my back hurts. Oh, geez, I can't stand up. And I'm like, just shut up and do it. They look pretty. So I've been working very hard to get the pretty flowers done. Today in the 90-degree weather, I was out there trying to get it done.
God,
But I'm out of dirt again. I've gone
You're
through
your
2
worst
huge
enemy
bags.
at times, I swear.
I've gone through 2 huge bags of dirt.
You accuse
and
me of
3
being my worst enemy. I think you are at times too.
I am.
So hey,
But it looks pretty. It's gonna look
we're
pretty.
gonna let you guys go. We've had a long day. We've had a busy day. We thank you all for being here.
Thank you guys.
We love all you guys for showing up, and we thank you. Give us a thumbs up on the way out, please, and please give us a comment.
Subscribe
Yes, do all those things
and comment.
and comment.
God bless everybody.
We love comments. Love you guys.
Take good care of yourselves.
Later.
Talk to you soon.